All right, Shalom. This is Howard One Banyasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. And Shalom to you, Akim, Nakwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This is going to be a quick lesson, hopefully. I'm trying to do this real fast. Something on my spirit dealing with Babylon the Great, also known as Mystery Babylon, also known as Merathaim or Pekod. These are symbolic names for Babylon today. Of course, we know that Babylon means confusion. It's a mystery because two-thirds and these heathens can't understand where Babylon is today. All right. So that same spirit that was on ancient Babylon, um, of business, idolatry, oppression, us being in slavery. The same spirit that was on ancient Babylon is on this place, America, today, thinking that it was going to continue forever. All right, so let me get this article. Turn this down. I'm gonna try to make this within 30 minutes. All right, let's get this. Check my sound. It says here, Biden. Biden back in December 5th, 2024, which was just last month. Biden calls slavery, when they put us in slavery, America's original sin. Look at that. What was America's original sin that helped to establish this place? Was slavery. Slavery to who? Let's get a precept real quick. All right. Matter of fact, I might just read it from my phone so I don't lose my sound. It says here, where is it at? Let's get this one. Let's see if I can pull it up. All right, got my sound. Oh, lost my sound. 1 second. Remove. All right. All right, should have my sound. Hopefully, I can still hear me. Stop sharing screen. Share screen. Go back to this one. There we go. All right. I'll just read it. It says here, Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, man. All right. So this nation was built on the backs of slaves. All right. Through our slavery. That's what helped to establish the stock market today. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. See, the same way um, we got carried into a land of traffic in ancient Babylon is the same way we got carried into a land of traffic in this Babylon. All right. Um, Traffic meaning business. That's all America is. It's a business, a united conglomerate or corporation that used to be called the British West Indies. The Native Americans, Gadites, called it Turtle Island. At the Americo Vespucci, there was a mistake. They thought he found America, and they called it after his name, Americo Vespucci. I think Vespucci means like world ruler, and America means bitter. This place is bitter. This is our bitter. Another word for bitter would be hardships. Hardship goes into hell. This is our hell. All right. The conditions during and after slavery is hell for us here. All right. Let me get back to this article. All right. I hate the stream lag. You got to keep checking your sound. Make sure you don't lose your sound. So it says Biden calls slavery America's original sin. During a visit to Angola, the U.S. president, which he's not the president anymore, referred to the nation's history of slavery as our nation's original sin, man. All right, that they still got to pay. They still got to pay for. Let me get something else real quick. This is Isaiah. Uh, let's go to Isaiah 47 and let's go to the point. Just the point. It's 47 and 6. It says 47 and 5. Sit thou silent. So this place is done. The Lord is putting it out of commission. And get thee into darkness, get thee into obscurity, losing, being powerless in this world. That's what we're witnessing right now. America being, what they say on the Black Panther, being stripped of his powers. The power of the panther has been stripped from you. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, man. So pure daughter, pure branch and reflection of ancient Babylon and also of the dragon, which today is Esau over there in Europe. All right, America pushes all the draconian measures of those bankers in Europe. All right, so it's a branch of Europe today, and that racism and that paganism. All right, and the banking system, military and religious systems, and also it's a the virgin daughter of ancient Babylon. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." All right, the ruler of the world. America's not going to be called that anymore, even though they're trying to reclaim that the golden age of America with Trump. It says, "I was wroth with my people." See, we only went into slavery because Yahweh was angry with us. It says, "I have polluted mine inheritance." All right, which is part of prophecy, and given them into thine hands. See, the Lord gave us over to America. This is that place that was prepared for us, so we can live out our punishment here. All right, and it says, "And thou, the Lord, put us into America's hands and Esau's hands, and thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke," man. So, especially during the civil rights movement, slavery, they heavily laid their yoke, that bondage upon those people or us when we came into hardcore slavery. That's when they heavily laid the yoke on us. All right, now we got some. It's a heavy yoke, but we're able to read, walk around freely, allegedly. But the Lord said we were gonna ought to be always be cursed here under Deuteronomy 28. Our feet would find no rest in this place. So the Lord handed us over into America's hands, which also became a sin for this place. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. So like, if I can find it. There you go. Habakkuk 2 and 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness, meaning to greed, to his house, man. So they have coveted an evil covetousness to this place, America, the house of the thief, that he may set his nest on high. See, they did that to establish America as the powerful and rich and ruling nation over Europe and the mother nations, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy own soul. See that? So it became a sin for this place, especially for Esau. All right. So now it says, "For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity." All right. So they built this place off of our blood. It said the stone shall cry out of the wall. What's that? That's all of their history and paintings and engravings that they have here of us in slavery and these slave master statues, slave owners. All of that is proof here in this place that we were slavers. We were enslaved. Matter of fact, look at that real quick. Damn, I don't want to get off topic. All right, let me get this real quick, man. Sheesh. There you go. Right. Look at Zechariah 2 and 8. It says Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the God of the heavenly armies, the armies in heaven above, are after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. So, the harm they did to us offended Yahweh. All right. Let me get that real quick. Oh, shit. Damn it, I had it. So, like, I might have skipped this one. Yeah, Ezekiel 24 and 8. Ezekiel 24 and 8. Sheesh. Yeah, here we go. Ezekiel 24 and 6. Let's start here. Wherefore, thus saith Yahweh, power, woe to the bloody city. There you go. America's that bloody city built off of bloodshed. All right, the great city Babylon. To the pot whose scum is therein, right? Because the pot, was that Zechariah, I think, 5. He said he saw an ephod, and it said wickedness and Israel were put into it, were mingled in it, and were carried to a place in Shinar. That place in Shinar is America, and that ephod is the pot. They call America the boiling pot, the pot of judgment. All right. Um, and it said one woman went in and two women came out. So this is where the deliverance of the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom is going to be right here in America. Woe, it says, wherefore thus saith Yahweh the power, woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein, man. See, they still got the proof here of our slavery, they still got the records and everything. And whose scum is not gone out of it. The racism is still here, man. All right, this is um the wickedness, never trust thine enemy, and you'll see that their rust is not all wiped away. They still racist. Bring it out piece by piece. Let no lot fall upon it. For her blood is in the midst of her. This is what I was looking for. She set it upon the top of a rock. She poured it not upon the ground to cover it with dust. Man, they didn't even want to hide it in the beginning. The shit they did to us, they broadcasted it all over the world. That they had us in slavery. They even wrote books about it. Christopher Columbus. They made movies about the shit. They taught us about the shit in school when we was little. They had it in their damn textbooks. So they ain't even try to hide it. You walk around the streets, especially in Jacksonville, they named the cities after the damn slave owners. They still got laws in place calling us three-fifths of a human or whatever they say. So for her blood is still in the midst of her, and they still slaying us in these streets. All right, and they still pushing their propaganda against us through their um, agencies and businesses and entertainment. For her blood is in the midst of her. She set it upon the top of a rock. She poured it not upon the ground to cover it with dust. See, they were proud of it, just like they declare their sin as Sodom as well. They hide it not. That's because they're all proud, man. That it might cause fury to come up to take vengeance. That's why it happened, so the Lord could take vengeance against them. I have set her blood upon the top of a rock that it should not be covered. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, woe to the bloody city. I will make the power for fire great. heap on the wood. Keep it up. Heap, make it more and more wicked in this place. Heap on the wood. Make it for the fire. Kindle the fire. Consume the flesh. See, the Lord kindled the flame already, and spice it well, and let the bones be burnt. So yeah, man, we can keep going, but matter of fact, let's keep going. Then set it up empty upon the coals thereof, that the brass of it may be hot, this judgment, and may burn, and that the filthiness of it may be molten in it. He said, I will leave you there and melt you. So anybody that's filthy in this place, they're gonna be melted here. That the scum of it may be consumed. That's the whole point, to consume 2/3 of Israel in this place and also the heathens. She have wearied herself with lies, and her great scum, slavery, racism, wickedness, evil, went not forth out of her. Her scum shall be in the fire, man. So they ain't gonna never change, all until they get destroyed. All right, Esau in this wicked place. It says reflecting on the. It says Joe Biden was at the National Museum of Slavery, where he also toured local industries supported by Blase Blase. Reflecting on the founding ideals of the United States, Biden said the United States was built on the principle, as stated in our Declaration of Independence, that all men are created and women are created equal, and men and women are not created equal. All right, you can just look at our bodies and tell the difference that we're different. I don't know about America, but shit, but the Lord made us all different. All right. Um. So let's get this real quick. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says here, Jeremiah 50 and 33. Um, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. See, this is that place where we are oppressed together at, all right, under this oppression, this bitter, matter of fact, I'm gonna get that too, bitter place, America. I forgot the title of the video. And all that all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. You can go all the way back to Egypt with that, right? With the Pharaoh of Egypt, 1446 BC. Um, they refused to let us go, just like America refused to let us go. They, well, here you go. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, I ain't gonna spend all day on it trying to find it. Yeah, here you go. Damn. Zechariah 1 and 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, man. See, they're at ease, they chilling. But the Lord said he's displeased with them in this place, man. America. But he said, I am very displeased with these heathens that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased. That was our short period of slavery. And they helped to forward the affliction. See, they want to keep us in slavery. Keep us under birth certificates and policies, and to leave you gotta get a passport. Don't want to give us 40 acres and the mules in this wicked ass place. Don't want to give us the truth and the history of who we are. They got it classified. I bet you Trump won't release that damn classified information. So let's go to let me see if I can take y'all here without messing it up. Let me go here. See if I lost my sound. All right, I ain't lose it. I ain't lose it. There we go. All right, so let's go to yeah, because the Lord said we are pressed here together, and in this oppression, they help to forward our affliction, even by letting the other nations come in and take advantage of us. I would say that the dogs came by and licked their wounds, licking their wounds. you think the dog is helping them, but really the dog is causing infection, causing the wounds to get worse. All right. So let's start from real quick Jeremiah 50 and 20. It says, "In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none." We're in that time where the Lord is wiping away our iniquity. All right. And the sins of Judah, both Judah and Israel, northern and southern tribe, and they shall not be found, for I will pardon them whom I reserve. See, the Lord's going to pardon his elect. All right. His reserves. That's the elect. The ones he's keeping back from the destruction, he's going to preserve them and reserve them. He has those that he has reserved for himself that's not going to bow down to this wicked ass system. Jeremiah 50 and 21. Go up to go up against the land of Merathaim, and even against it, and against the inhabitants of Pekod. Right? Even though the Lord brought this nation Babylon, this current Babylon and ancient Babylon against us, the Lord said, now go against them. The Lord sent Cyrus the Great against Babylon, and he sent the prophets of Israel to prophesy against Babylon. Just like today, the Lord is sending Russia and these other nations. He's out raised up fanners. He raised up foreign nations, enemies to come against this place. And he raised us up to prophesy against it at the same time. Just like ancient Babylon, just like ancient Merathaim or ancient Pekod. All right. So even against it and against the inhabitants of Pekod, waste and utterly destroy after them, saith Yahweh, and do according to all that I have commanded thee. All right. So now, um, from lessons I've done before and other people that are in the truth, you'll see. I'll speak for myself. I've done lessons on this before, and I've stated that Merathaim and Pekod are symbolic terms for America. All right. I'm just checking my sound. So let's get into that real fast. Let me see. Do I got anything I want to get to first? Okay, cool. Let's go there. So he said, go up against the land of Merathaim. Merathaim, that's this place. How do you say it in the Hebrew? It'd be Marath, Marath, Marath. And then anytime you see this, this is Yum. So Marathium, Marathium. All right, that's how you say it in the Hebrew. Merathaim. It's a symbolic term for Babylon. See, Merathaim is another name for Babylon. Why? Because Babylon was double rebellious, super proud, double bitterness. You see that? Our slavery is rose up against not only us, but rose up against the Most High. See that? Let's get that real quick. Damn, that's deep. Right. Where is it at, man? Let's find this real quick. Damn. So like I'm moving away from something else I was about to get. I'm gonna get something else. Great. Damn. There you go. Matthew. This is Revelation. Let's go to Revelations 13. Uh and 4. 13 and 4. Revelation 13 and 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? Talking about NATO. And the general leader of NATO is, well, the spearhead, the hammer of the earth is America. All right. NATO and America, the conglomerate. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemy. That goes into Eisenhower. He was the first spokesman for NATO and America at that time, really for NATO, but he was the president of America. All right, speaking great things. What great things and blasphemies? What blasphemies? Saying in God we trust. So America does not trust in God. Putting up that image of Cesare Borgia as the Lord. Uh, putting this land is this is God's country. What do you say? The Pledge of Allegiance. You know, uh, like I said, on the money they put in God we trust. So they disrespecting the Lord. So not only did they disrespect the Lord's people, they also blaspheme against Yahweh. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, meaning the president, and they had power to speak the plans of the new world order. And power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months, a short period. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against Yahweh, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And see, this is one. That's one. But in reverse, here you go. This is the first one right here. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. So that was his first. That was America's first sin, like Biden said. It was given unto them this place to make war against us, all the way up to the civil rights movement, even till today. We had Willie Lynch. All right. It says, and then he what? Then they opened their mouth and blasphemy against Yahweh. Look at that. So let's get that real quick. That's right. So it says here double rebellion. Okay, then double bitterness, because that's what Merathaim or Marah, the root word of Merathaim or Merathium would be Marah, right? Like Mount Marah, which means bitterness, and double bitterness, double slavery. This place, man. All right, Babylon, aka Merathaim, Southern Babylon. All right, so let me get this real quick. I think I'm gonna keep it on here so I don't lose my screen. All right, let me check my sound. Make sure y'all can hear me. Bet. All right, so Merathaim, let's get back to this real quick. So it said Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. See that? America still got sins going on and a judgment for this place. We don't want to take part in that. It's a judgment for them putting us in slavery. And we don't want to be caught up in that shit. We want to be separated from that. All right. And that ye receive not of her plagues. That's when the elect go up into the chariots. All right, when the Lord calls from heaven. For her sins have what? For her sins have reached unto heaven, meaning she's accumulated so much wickedness in this place. The Lord, like, all right, I'm done with it. She had reached her limit. He appointed her bound that she cannot pass. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Man, see, even 2025, the Lord, he said, though it tarry, wait for it, and 1,000 years is as a day to him. You know, so the Lord remembers way back to the beginning of time. Us being in slavery was just like yesterday to him. It's still fresh. So he remembered. And he's gonna give her double. That's what Merathaim represents. Bitterness. Double. Reward her even as she hath rewarded you, double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, got rich off of covetousness, greed, and slavery, oppression. So much torment and sorrow give her double. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. All right. So double into this place as they have given us double. All right. So they just like doubling down on their oppression, their pride, and their wickedness, what they did to us. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Let's get right. It says here Jeremiah 50. Let me just click on this so I can see this word. I can't really switch my screens too much. I'm gonna lose my sound. Make sure I got my sound. Yeah. All right. So Merathaim or Marathium, which means double rebellion, bitterness. All right. Jeremiah 50 and where was that? There you go. Jeremiah 50 and 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. Now let's go back. He called it Merathaim and Pekod. All right. So Pekod represents punishment. Punishment. So the Lord is promising to punish this place, and this is the place of our punishment. Pekod is a symbolic name for Babylon. All right. So it was really a symbolic name in places in ancient Babylon, yeah, but it's symbolic today spiritually of this Babylon. All right, but these were real places in Babylon. So now what do I want to go to next? Okay, say bitter, right? Let me show you something. You get that word bitter from Marathium, or Marah. Let's get it. Here you go. I'm gonna show you. Make sure you can hear me. It says here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Um, Marathium or Amara or America, same word. Right. The root word of America as a whole would be world ruler, America Vespucci. But Amer, that root word of America means what? It comes from the ancient word Marathium. It says Amer in Latin translates to bitter, coming from the Latin word amarus, which means bitter. All right, and bitter in the Hebrew would be Mariathium. This word is derived from the Old French amer, which itself originates from the Latin ameris. That's where you get America from. All right, amara, a related term, amara, is also used in Latin to signify bitter. Now, see if bitter got any definitions. Let's see. I know bitter just means hardship. All right, bitter. Let me see. I don't want flavor. So this is a place of our hurt, place of anger, unjust treatment, sense of unjust treatment, behavior, feelings, bad experiences, dissatisfied. The Lord said He's gonna make us satisfied in the kingdom, disgruntled, embittered. Damn. All right. So now let's go back to so that's what this word means here. Let me see if you can hear me. All right. So if you look at Mariath or Merathaim, it's not only symbolic of America, but the word is prophetic because this is that bitter ass place of our hardships and hell, double bitterness. All right. So Jeremiah 50 and 31, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. This is the most proud of all the nations. All right, double rebellion, double that pride. Saith Yahweh of hosts, for thy day is come, the time of that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall. Let's get that real quick. Share this one. All right, so this place is going to stumble and fall, just like ancient Babylon. And none shall raise him up, and I will kindle a fire in his cities. See, heap on the wood, kindle the fire, and it shall devour all round about. So all its allies. Right, here you go. Isaiah 34 and 11. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And these are all abominable animals that can dwell in toxic environment. And he shall stretch out upon it, upon this place, America, the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Like, so it's a mystery. Let's get that real fast. All right, that's why it's a mystery. What is that? Revelations 17. All right, it's a mystery, but in the end, he said, all eyes shall see it together, and it's not going to be a mystery anymore. You're going to draw upon it the line of confusion. Like, this was it. It's going to be an outline. Make the shit like a lake of fire. All right, and all his allies. Revelation 17 and 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great. See, it's a mystery. All right, so, but the Lord has revealed his mysteries to his prophets. Let's go to 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, being exalted above all the other nations, and decked with gold and precious stones through imports and exports, and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, giving power through the dollar, through her demonocracy, through slavery. All of this to exalt this place, man. Bloodshed, the power to start wars all over the world. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. So amongst the leaders, the great, the mother of harlots. There you go. And this, even this statue goes back to Isis, or what you would call what's it called, Easter Ishtar, which is the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Why? Because through America they push out nothing but idolaters. It's like a factory pumping out idolatrous and wicked people. That's all you get from this place. The mother of harlots. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of saints, meaning that's overkill, right? To drink so much you get intoxicated. I mean, you drink too damn much, and they call it bloodthirst. And with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration, right? Because it's a wonder, this place, how exalted and great it was. All right. So, right, drunken with the blood of saints. This is where we was held captive in slavery at. All right. So this is that bitter place. It's definitely bitter for us in this truth. Or Israel, children of Israel. My bad. Let me get off of this one. All right. So if you go to Jeremiah 50 and 1, it calls America the pure virgin daughter of Babylon. You know, Ezekiel 16 and 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter. All right. So just like ancient Babylon, so is the daughter of Babylon, America. All right. And that's why it's called Merathaim, which means bitter, double bitterness, you know, and pride. So think I might have kept this one short today. I don't know. Let's see what this one is. All right, let's see what this one is real quick. Did I read this already? Revelation 13 and 3. And I saw one of the heads as it were wounded to death. It's talking about the Roman Empire, and his deadly wound was healed with the uh, revising of the Roman Empire called America, NATO, and the EU today. All right. And all the world wondered after the beast. So all the world, not just John when he saw America, but all the world submitted to this system, this conglomerate of these Edomites that's ruling the world today, into their dollar, into their deception and their slavery. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they submitted to the beast, to NATO, saying, "Who is like unto the beast?" Okay, Con, I did just read that. All right, I want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I think we might be done with it. Let me go to Yeah, okay, cool. Let me go to. That's quicker than I thought. All right, so I ended there, man. Let's make this one real quick. Merathaim, it means double rebellion or bitterness. And if you look up the word America and the root word of America is Amer, which comes from the word Marah, and it means bitterness. All right, it's an epithet of Babylon. So what did the Lord say about this place? Go up against the land of Merathaim, basically America today, even against it and against the inhabitants of Pekod, which is another symbolic word for our punishment and these places to be punished. All right, America. That's why it's called Mystery Babylon. Waste and utterly destroy after them, saith Yahweh, and do according to all that I have commanded thee. All right, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. We may go into this topic today at camp. So with that, I'm gonna end it. Hopefully you're edified on that topic dealing with Merathaim, in case you ever come across it in your lessons. And I'm trying to make the joints quick as possible lately. With that, I'm gonna say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Hakakwadash Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. And Shalom to you, Akim, and Agwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Daughter of the Most High, Shalom. Thank you, Tawada. Shalom, Tawada, Wa Barakatah. Appreciate you, sincerely. All right, Shalom.